great morning in Mossy Creek. A little wet, but that's all right. It's not going to stop us from supporting our veterans.
The water is high and muddy, and hopefully big streamers do the trick today.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 11th Annual Mossy Creek Invitational Fly Fishing Tournament and fundraiser for Project Healing Waters.
Stop. Put a little energy in it. The fly rod's gonna do the work. There you go.
Dark streamers, actually. The black streamer, I think, is the go today.
Served 38 years in the United States Army and introduced Bob Fitch to Project Healing Waters probably about 11 years ago.
If you think about a participant costing $300 per year, this event has raised enough money to support 5,280 participants.
I've had the privilege of fishing Mossy Creek once before, and I know it's going to be challenging, but I also know there's some big fish in here.
Strip. Do the fish, David. Do the fish. Big carp.
The USO as an organization, and me personally, just proud to be here.
Give it some more line. Let it go. Don't pull any in. Just let it all go. Lift your arms straight up over your head and then flip. There you go.
Leaves that fly in the water a little longer too, you know. Gives them a chance to, if they see it, rush it down, they'll eat it right on the bank, right where you are right there.
Being one with the land and being one with some of these guys as well, and being able to hang out for a couple of days and just enjoy the camaraderie here is just unparalleled.
For me, it's about being with the vet. Everything else doesn't matter.
Great job this morning. There were some tremendous scores put up and some folks who showed perseverance in the face of adversity, and that's the nature of the Mossy Creek fishery.
So how'd you do?
14 inches.
14 inches?
One fish. When you're done here today, you will either be an ex-angler or you'll be a veteran.
If you like the chicken, you can thank Frank Showalter. He donates it every year. Goat Corral donates both sides. That's the restaurant that on Veterans Day will serve 350,000 meals to veterans. So for those of you who haven't taken advantage of it,
there is a high likelihood that we may have to execute a foul weather drill at some time today. Under a tree is not safe in an electrical storm. The Porta-John is not safe in an electrical storm. For the smallest fish, at a whopping 0 inches long, which is a record, by the way. It actually ties the record. And that award is going to go to Charles Baswell. You catch him in the morning, you catch him in the afternoon, you run up a big number like 149 points, and you win the Mossy Creek Invitational. And it's my great pleasure to present to Steve Gillette and Brian Carr the 2018 Champions Trophies for the Mossy Creek Invitational. Come on. This year, it is my great pleasure to present the Spirit of Mossy Creek Award to somebody who has been coming to our event from out of town for 11 years and producing one of the coolest videos that you will ever see in the world of Project Healing Waters fly fishing. It's the man you always see behind the camera. And Alan, I'd like you to step out in front of the camera.
Mr. Trow, would you please come up? Enlisted in the Army in 1967 when people really weren't doing that to serve his country. Served for 10 years, rose up through the ranks, was an enlisted man, became an officer, earned a Silver Star Medal, 2 Bronze Stars, and an Air Medal in Vietnam. This flag of valor in honor of your service to our country and your dedication to raising the wonderful family that you have. You and your wife Charlotte are 2 of my personal heroes. Thank you very much, sir. In spite of the way that they were welcomed back, they continue to serve their country. They continue to make our military the great military that it is. And so I would really like to say to all of you, please, would you please stand, and I would like to say to you, welcome home.
I was wounded in Ramadi in 2006. Some of it's actually the most casualties of the war during there, and I have a Bronze Star with Valor, Purple Heart. There was a time where I had no hope. I tried so many forms of therapy. I tried so many things to try to get some of my cognitive skills back. And I almost became a number. Simple as that. I survived a suicide attempt, and in that hospital, they wouldn't let me out. There was one day where Healing Waters came to that hospital, and they let us go on a trip with them. And ever since that day, I never looked back. When I go home, I talk about fishing. Now I have new skills, new life experiences, and I have an identity again. I can take my family, I can take friends, I can take anyone on the river, and they know Nico, and that's all that matters, because that's what this is. It's hope that tomorrow is going to be another day on the river. And that's really all I got to leave you with, that this organization is hope. And I want you to thank you for supporting us.
Today, through your generosity, and if you look over to all 11 years without the 50, we have a new high. $223,986.
By my rough math, that takes us to somewhere around $1.87 million raised, which means we're well within striking distance of a $2 million milestone, and you can be a part of it by blocking out the first Saturday in June on your calendar and joining us next year at the 12th Annual Mossy Creek Invitational. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Safe travels on your way home.